Hi there, Aries, and welcome back to Star Lordess Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of June 2021. Can you believe it? We're already almost halfway through the year. This is incredible. Time's flying. Okay, I laid it out in my usual monthly sections where we go week by week with an overall energy. So I already have the cards shuffled and laid out on the table here. Let's get started with your reading. Aries, for your overall energy, you have that of the World in the upright position. The World card is really nice energy, especially to have as your overall energy, because this can represent for you, Aries, that you're coming to a completion in some area, some aspect of your life. It could be that you've always done things a certain way, and many years, and now you're no longer doing it that way anymore. Could be for some of you, you have graduated and you're ready to, this month could be all about prep. It's all about prepping you for your new movement forward, your new career for some of you. Others of you have decided to retire, and it's time to let that career part of you go and move on to maybe more leisure times. Others of you could be closing out a career in favor of a new career. Perhaps you're coming up with something else. Maybe you're going into business with yourself. Others of you could be concluding a long-standing relationship, 25 years together, it's over, family's been raised, and it's time to move on to another phase of our lives. Sometimes that can happen. So whatever the case is, you're starting fresh. It looks like you are closing out a cycle so that you can begin again and start fresh with something new. So interesting, very intense month for Aries. So there we go. In week one, we have Major Arcana, the Strength, rooted down by the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position. Well, the Strength card in the upright is all about having strength to deal with this. It looks like major changes are coming for you this month, Aries. So maybe this is just letting you know you can draw upon your own inner strength in order to, get through this period. If it's difficult adjustments, things like that, there's usually some adjustments involved with the World energy because we are closing out something, right? If you're packing up a house that you lived in for many years because you're downsizing, you know what I mean? There's adjustments. There's things that need to be done. If we're closing out something that has been a big part of our lives for a long time, there's something we need to get through. The Strength card is very helpful to have it in the spread, especially when you have something as so intense as the World for overall energy. So you do have the Strength in week one. You could be noticing it. Remember, it's that gentle strength that comes from within. It's not brute strength, it's gentle strength that comes from within. And what's rooting it down is the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position. Well, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of reevaluating things. It does make sense if you're changing things up this month, Aries, that you would be maybe looking at something. You could be looking very intensely at your investments up until now. You could be looking at the job that you do, anything that you've invested in, if you have investments anywhere, that kind of thing, in property and stuff, you could be sort of looking at it and seeing, is this something that is still going to, pay dividends down the road? Is it time to maybe change it up, do something else, do something different? Is it time? It's always good to reevaluate things. That's what I always say. Could be that things have worked up until now to a certain degree. It could even be with your career, or maybe some of you have realized that your career, maybe it's not paying you as well as it used to. Maybe it was a good job when you first had it, but it's sort of not so much anymore. And you could be weighing these things out. It's okay. You've got strength in reserve to, sort of bulldoze through it. In week two, we have Major Arcana, the Hermit, rooted down by the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Well, the Hermit, this is Virgo energy, is all about needing to go within. It does make sense following the, taking a time to really look at what's working in your life, Aries, and what isn't. So it could be that that's what you're doing. You're sort of hermitizing, going within. Sometimes it's always recommended that you do meditation if you really need to figure something out. Meditation, for those of you who do it, can be a helpful tool for sure. Others of you could be researching something. Maybe you're researching something new to get invested in. If you're going to start your own business or you're going to invest in something, maybe this is the time to actually research it and get into it, because it looks like you're reevaluating something. And then with the Ace of Pentacles rooting it down, yeah, you're definitely reevaluating something and looking into something that could pay dividends down the road. For some of you, it could be about a property. Perhaps you're thinking about, maybe you came across a deal. It could be your financial advisor came across a good stock for you to invest in, and you're sort of looking at that. Others of you could have come across a really good deal for a property, and you know that down the road it's going to be worth a lot of money. So you're going within, could be researching something about land, properties, investments, banking, career, that kind of thing. It seems like the first part of the month is kind of dominated by that for you, Aries. Then moving on to week 3, we have the Knight of Wands in the upright position, rooted down by the Five of Wands reversed. So the Knight of Wands, this is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is fire energy, that of Aries like yourself, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Could be that somebody is coming on the scene, could be making you an offer, could be making you an offer on your home. If, like I said, you have your home up for sale, perhaps that's what the offer is about. Could be an offer for a quick sale. It could be you making the offer, because you're definitely the Knight of Wands here energy. So it could be somebody new. Maybe this is about romance and adventure and fun. Could be, for those of you who are single and looking, this could be an interesting character that arrives on the scene in week 3. Perhaps somebody you kind of want to, maybe you get a kick out of this person. Perhaps this person really feels like, they could take you on a passionate adventure of a lifetime. For others of you, like I said, this is just about making an offer. It could be you yourself wanting to make an offer on something, or somebody's making the offer to you. If you have your business up for sale, your home up for sale, even your vehicle or anything like that, could be good news for you in week 3. And the card that's rooting it down is the Five of Wands reversed. Well, this is a card that represents, in the upright, represents a lot of competition. So, especially when it comes to the character of the Knight of Wands, it could be some of you, there is no competition. This person has decided upon you, if this is a love interest. So the competition comes to an end. For others of you, this could be about drama. Perhaps there was a lot of he said, she said drama going on around you, and perhaps the drama has now come to an end. I always say walk away from this energy, because getting involved in that he said, she said drama that leaves nobody happy and everyone just drained, it's pointless, and it doesn't make any sense. So drop it, Aries, if you can, and go back to the Four of Wands in the upright, which is card of victory. It's good news for those of you, like I said, who are involved in some kind of competition. Perhaps this offer that comes through could be about business. Maybe this is a business partner and makes you an offer, and maybe this person had a lot of people to choose from. Maybe this is a romantic partner who had a lot of people to choose from, and they're choosing you. Vice versa, because remember, it is fire energy. So there's that going on. Or it could be if you were applying for a job and you get the offer for the job and you beat out other people. So no matter how you slice it, looks like week 3 is really good for, offers being given or received. Now we move on to week 4. We have the Eight of Swords reversed, rooted down by the High Priestess in the upright. Well, the Eight of Swords in the upright position points to feeling trapped, where sometimes it's about our own mind. We're overthinking a situation and we just can't seem to stop ruminating on that thought. And that thought is leading us to feel trapped. This is where we could be feeling trapped in a situation. Well, guess what? The card is inverted. This can represent making a narrow escape too, because it can point back to the Seven of Swords in the upright, which is a card of making that sort of narrow escape, dipping out. So it could be, Aries, you find a loophole, you find a way to escape a situation or get away from something that perhaps was what you were feeling was sort of had a stranglehold on you, or was, kind of suffocating you. And the High Priestess is here rooting it down. There's an element to this situation, whatever it be for you. Remember, these are general reads. It's different for all of you. So whatever the situation is representing that you felt sort of hemmed in and now you're finding your freedom, there's an element of something you don't understand in that particular situation. Now, I hate to leave you with a cliffhanger, but it is the last week of the month, and the High Priestess represents a need for you to go within, listen to your intuition. If you don't do meditation, just listen to your gut feeling about something, whatever is going on here. Just maybe that's what's going to help take you out of that feeling of oppression of the Eight of Swords in the upright. So that is your main reading. We will move on to the astrology cards, and I will pull some cards for you, one being for love and romance, and see what sign comes up here for you for the month of June. And what is your card for love and romance? Capricorn, Sun in Capricorn. So it could be Aries that if you're looking for a love interest, it could be a Capricorn coming towards you, or it could be a Capricorn's involved, or it could be when the moon's in Capricorn, or some kind of Capricornian energy is connected to it. Capricorn introduces you to somebody that becomes the love of your life. Now, the second card will be for finance, and it's for career and finance. So these cards are very awkward. Okay, I just have to cut them, and let's see what your card is, your astrological card is for finance and career. We have Moon in Gemini. Beautiful. Indecision. Moon in Gemini. All right, so whatever that means to you, this could be a Gemini person that's approaching you, or it could be something significant happening with your finances or your career when the moon is in Gemini. That is your reading, Aries. I really hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.